Hello friends, welcome to our channel Maths for Suraj Mato, and today I have got another lecture of OIDC for you. As we have discussed in the previous lecture that we are going to cover OIDC from basic to expert level. So in the last few lectures, like in the first lecture, I discussed the basic, like what OIDC is and how does it work. And in the last lecture, I demonstrated you with the example of Google. In this lecture, we are going to test our OIDC application with Okta. Like we will do login with Okta and see if it will work for our app or not. And I hope you have watched a previous lecture. If you haven't watched, please watch it because all the basics will be clear there only. So first I will discuss a basic flow, like how does it will be going to flow, and after that we will demonstrate using the Okta, like how to configure in the Okta and all that that we are going to see. Okay, so as we have discussed in the last lecture also, we have two things. One is IDP and another is SP. So IDP is basically identity provider and SP is service provider. So here in this video, service provider will be our app and IDP will be Okta. In the last lecture, we have IDP Google, and in this lecture, we are going to do test with Okta. So our IDP will be Okta. And you already know flow if you have watched the previous lecture of mine. So what happened? We make a request to IDP, like we make a request at authorize endpoint along with all the details like client ID, redirect URI, and apart from it, state, nonce, response type. Okay. And then after that, it will verify all the details and it send us, what does it send? It send us ID token. Okay. So we will extract email from it and we will do login part. Proceed with the login part. So what happens when we come with the ID token? We also extract few things like we extract client ID and we match with that we have configured on our side. Apart from it, we also check state whether it is right or wrong, non. All these things are checked by us, and after that we proceed with the login part. So now we will quickly move to the demonstration part. So as you can see, this is our login page, and we have two options, like either we can log in with username and password, or we can choose any identity provider. So in the last lecture we had choose login with Google. In this lecture we are going to choose login with Okta, and for that we need to register our application in Okta. So now we will see how can we register our application in Okta. Now we'll see how you can configure your application in Okta. First you need to do login into Okta, and after that you have to go to application section, and here you can see you have option of create app integration. Click on that, and after that you have to select, as we are doing OIDC, so we will do select OIDC, and here you can select web application. We'll click on next, and after that you can do whatever name you want to give to your app. You can also upload logo of your app, and apart from it, as we are doing implicit, so we will select implicit in client type here, and here we need to do we need to put our redirect URI, that is callback URI. So I have already copied it and I will put it here, and after that you just need to do save. When you save, your application will be saved and you will be able to do all the login and all, and you will be able to do all the things. And as I have already created one app previously, so I am using that only. So as you can see, this is my app, and one thing you need to make sure that your app must be active. If it is not active, kindly make it active. And what we will do so copy client ID from here, and we will paste in our app. And apart from it, we also need authorized endpoint of Okta. So you can go to well-known URL of Okta, which is this. You have to put your Okta domain name, and after that dot well-known OpenID configure. Here you can get all the details regarding to related to OIDC. But for now we are using Implicit, so we don't need much from that. We only need authorization endpoint from here. So we will copy that and we will paste into our application. So now we are just a minute. So I have pasted my client ID and authorization endpoint here. Now we are going to test our application with Okta. So as you can see, this is our login page, and where we have option of login with OIDC provider. So in the last lecture we had choose Google. In this lecture we are going to choose Okta, and here you can see the option of login with Okta. We will click on that, and after that login page of Okta will come. Here I will enter my credential and I will put enter, and you can see that I have successfully logged into my dashboard. As you can see, it also shows the user of mine, that is welcome Suraj Mato, and we can also verify this ID token, as I have already showed you in the last lecture, that I have printed it just to show you. For that we will go to jwt.io, and here we will paste our token and we can see all the claims from that. As you can see, the subject name, email, issuer, audience, everything you can see. And with that, I hope in this lecture you must have cleared with the how you can configure your Okta application and do login with the Okta. So from now we have also seen login with the Google. We have seen login with Okta. In the next lecture we are going to see login with Azure. And after that, in this way we will freeze our OIDC implicit type. And from next lecture we are going to see next approach of OIDC, that is outcode flow approach, which is more secure than implicit, and most of the organization use that only, and we will see that how we can use that. So if you have understood this lecture and if you think it is informative, please like the video. Also subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching the lecture.